Father Ng, is there anything you'd like to say to the students as we come back to campus?
I want to see the Broncos turn out and support you guys on the court, so go Broncos.
All right, you heard it from Father Ng. Welcome to this week's edition of the Bronco Weekly Sports Wrap, the first one of the new year. I'm Denzel Johnson.
And I'm Nici Gilday. We're right in the middle of West Coast Conference play for both of our teams, Denzel.
That's right, Nici, and your team picked up its first conference win against Portland last week, and that win was the first WCC win for your coach, JR Payne.
Yes, a big congratulations to Coach JR. I sat down with teammate Morgan McGwire to talk about our first conference win as well as the close games we've been playing. So Morgan, we picked up a huge win versus Portland last week. What were the keys to our success in that game?
You know, during practice we've really been executing our plays really well, so I think that was a big factor in the game, as well as just being super active on defense, forcing a lot of turnovers, crushing the basketball when we get the chance.
Definitely. And you personally had a really great game versus Gonzaga with 15 points and 7 rebounds, a great balance on the offense and defensive end. What was working well for you that game?
In practice, we were really working on being aggressive in the post and working on the high-low, so I took that from practice and used in the game, which worked really well for me, as well as just rebounding on defense and being aggressive and active.
Definitely, it certainly paid off for you. Unfortunately, we've had quite a few close games this season. What have you learned personally from those close games, and what will you take away moving forward?
They were super close games. I think we need to keep our foot on the gas pedal, not just the first half, but the second half as well. Playing 40 minutes, just aggressive, and being in the moment is a key component to winning.
My team will travel up the coast to take on the Dons on Saturday at 2 p.m. in our lone game of the week. Hope to see some of you there. So Denzel, you guys just got back from the Pacific Northwest where you played Portland and number 6 Gonzaga. It has to be a lot of fun to play one of the top 10 teams in the country.
Well, yeah, it's always a big challenge when we play Gonzaga. We know they have a great history with their basketball program, but going into that game, we knew that their students wouldn't be there, rather, so that was kind of a bit of an advantage for us, and we didn't come away with the win like we wanted to, but it was a great game. And also for Matt Hubbard, he got a chance to go home and play in front of his home fans. I think he had close to 60 family and friends at that game, so it was a great game for him. He played well, and I had a chance to sit down with Matt Hubbard to talk about where we are at this point of the season. So Matt, we're just coming off of our trip to Gonzaga. Obviously, that's the closest that you're going to get to home. What was that like playing in front of your family and friends?
It was a lot of fun. There's about a little less than 60 people there cheering for me, so it was a lot of fun getting to see them after the game and hanging out with a few of my close friends after the game, and just hearing the support. Like when they called my name, I heard quite a bit of cheers, so it was a good feeling coming home. That's
interesting that you bring that up. When we were getting introduced, they called my name. I heard a few claps, and then it got to yours, and it was almost like it was a home game for you. I mean, it was really great to see all the support that you had, and I was wondering, the ticket situation, was that stressful? Because when we played we played in Bakersfield last year. I had a lot of family friends come to that. It was hard to manage who gets what because we only get so many. Was it stressful with all those tickets? People asking you about tickets?
Yeah, it was a little stressful. I definitely had a list, like my coaches, and then my family and coaches were first, and then my closest friends. But I definitely would have liked to have a few more friends that kind of maybe felt left out. But it was good because a lot of people actually bought their own tickets. Oh, okay. So it was great that I didn't have to worry about quite a few of them. So it was good.
Right, and you're playing well this year, your first year as a freshman. What do you think you can attest to that? Why do you think you're playing so well as a freshman, especially here in conference play?
I definitely came in with the mindset thinking that I was help out the team right away, and just being able to shoot the ball. And I just really am feeling comfortable out on the court. And each game I feel like I'm getting better, and it's going good.
Well, hopefully keep that up, and we need you out there, and thanks for coming in and spend some time with me.
Yes, sir.
All right. My team returns home for a non-conference matchup against St. Catherine tonight at 7 p.m. Then we'll face our local rival, San Francisco, on Saturday at 3 p.m. The game against USF can be viewed on Comcast California, so be sure to check that out if you can't make it to the Levy Center.
Several sports will begin their spring seasons in the coming weeks, including the number 56 men's tennis team. The Broncos have their 2 matches this weekend, one at 10 a.m. versus UC Santa Cruz and at 2:30 versus Sonoma State. Come on out to the DeGeary Tennis Center and support the team.
And that's going to do it for this week's edition of the Bronco Weekly Sports Wrap. Go Broncos!
We know this is a great league, but to be able to get over the hump and get the win is awesome for us.
Our pressure was what really won us the game. We did a really good job of disrupting them in the full court and not just the guards.
Back out to Hubbard, spots from 3, got it! Hubbard on the corner, his 3 is good, another 2-pointer. Broncos get a break to the basket, a long